When life gives you ginger, bleach it and make camo. While testing ginger recipes this month, I noticed that sliced ginger looks exactly like camo print. I'm entering my gardening era, so I wanted to DIY some overalls. I found these two from Vinted. This one is my test piece. Emphasis on test, because this project was a true test of will. The first defeat was realizing green dye doesn't bleach well, so I tested on black and that seemed the way to go. Then I had to figure out how to dye the overalls black. A successful dye relies on the fabric weight, composition, and structure. This brand of dye was pretty user-friendly. All I had to do was chuck everything in a washing machine. Home dyes don't work well on synthetic, so we have a little contrast stitching and zipper. I lined the overalls with cardboard to avoid bleeding to the other side. I made sure my workspace was properly ventilated and then got to work. The first swatches were so patchy. I thought maybe it was because I wasn't applying enough weight, so I shaved the other side of my ginger down so I could lay a cast iron pan on top of it, but it was still patchy as hell. I experimented with other techniques, also tried dipping it in bleach instead of brushing it on, still didn't work. Poked holes in it in an attempt to suck in more bleach, but that didn't work either. By this point I was so over it, but I was in too deep. I had to keep going. I went on a whole side quest making a rubber stamp because I thought the ginger was maybe too porous and wasn't distributing the bleach properly, and this is when the breakthrough happened. Ooh. It wasn't the rubber stamp, it was this sponge application method. I finally got that even layer of bleach I was looking for and felt confident I could move on, and repeated all those steps again on the final set of overalls. This project nearly broke me. I don't know how we got to photo shoot day, but here we are, and here are the final shots. And yeah, I did all that work just to look like a garden center baddie.